What? A fraud warning for CashFX in the Philippines from the Philippines SEC? How could this be? I thought CashFX is legit. Hey, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. Today we're going to talk about some issues with CashFX, and we're also going to get into some other stuff, a bunch of different problems that a lot of the affiliates seem to be sweeping under the rug. Anyways, before we get into that, if this is your first time on this channel, find the big red button, subscribe, and even click on that bell notification icon so you won't miss out on any important information. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we are on the SEC Philippines, their government website. Okay, and this is a screen recorder. I don't own the SEC. I don't own the government of the Philippines. I'm just using a screen recorder software to talk about this issue. So affiliates from CashFX keep saying that there's a whole bunch of people hating on CashFX. Then, I keep seeing fraud warnings against it. One of my viewers claimed that I said that there was 14, and one of my viewers corrected me and said, no, Rory, it's actually 15. So this would be the 16th fraud warning against CashFX. What does that mean? That means they're not registered to legally offer an investment opportunity in the Philippines. Okay. Based on information gathered by the Commission, individuals or groups of persons representing CashFX Group, CFX, are soliciting investment in the Philippines without the necessary license and or authority from the Commission. So you got to get permission from the SEC in order to offer the people of the Philippines this passive income opportunity. And they're not registered, guys. CashFX is not registered. What does this do for the platform itself or other platforms like it that aren't registered with the regulators? Well, what it does is it doesn't encourage new investors to come and put their money here. When new investors come, like let's say they were sponsored or recruited into the deal and they start looking into the plan, they start going out there and doing due diligence on CashFX. And if they find like, oh my God, they're getting fraud warnings, new investors get more skeptical and even more frightened, and then they go and look for something else to invest in. Based on my experience of reviewing these type of systems since 2017, I've been doing reviews since 2013, but based on reviewing these type of HYIP platforms, high yield investment platforms that are built on network marketing recruitment and a network marketing business model, I've seen that most of the time, once they start getting enough fraud warnings, I would say CashFX, I've never seen one that's gotten like so many and they're still collecting deposits. I think I know why. Anyways, guys, let's look into some issues here. If you guys go around, okay, not the affiliates, because they're gonna argue tooth and nail and they're gonna love it. And I don't know, with the affiliates, when I think of any of these crypto and forex affiliates, MLM passive system affiliates, they're actually network marketing distributors. Affiliates are really people who sell other people's products and services and earn commissions. But with CashFX, it's more of network marketing. Now, one of my viewers does go by this handle, so don't be surprised if he shows up and drops a comment about this video. Anyways, Jim Jones, CashFX, and I'm seeing other reviewers out there, and even other people who aren't reviewers, who were part of CashFX. Some of them claim that they still are. Claim that they have a cult-like following. That's given me like Amway vibes. But Jim Jones, right? Very well known worldwide for he was an American cult leader, and then he took Americans, a bunch of Americans, a large group of Americans, in the 70s to a country where I'm born from. I'm born in a country in South America called Guyana. Okay, and my mom, she actually took a flight from Canada. I think it was back in like 1977, 78 when this was going on. And she said she remembered a ton of caskets, a ton of caskets on the airfield in Georgetown's main airport, Timeri Airport. It's actually out of Georgetown, but one of the major airport for Guyana. She saw a lot of caskets. Anyways, so cult-like following is what a lot of people are saying. If you guys don't believe me, just go around, do your own due diligence and research. You can even see a lot of videos that are being documented with this cult-like issue with CashFX. Okay. So that's one of the problems. Another problem is members getting threatened with legal action. Have you heard of that? And it just doesn't happen with CashFX alone. It's happening with many of these systems. A guy came, one of my viewers the other day, he said, Rory, one reason is that one of the reasons that people don't say nothing is a lot of them feel stupid. But he said the ones that are brave enough to stand up and say that, hey, I got ripped off, or I'm not getting honored, the company's not honoring what they promised me, is because a lot of members get threatened. Hey, if you say anything negative about our company, CashFX, we're going to kick you out. We're not just going to kick you out. We're going to take you to court, and you're going to be liable for criminal activities. Or we're going to get our lawyers and we're going to sue you and you're going to go to jail. So they scare the hell out of the people. And a lot of people don't even realize that they can't do that. They can't take you to court. They don't want to. The people who own CashFX are never going to show up in front of a judge. No way. That's the last thing they want to do. If they're operating illegally, how can they sue you? Okay, and after that, then I'm seeing a lot of reports from withdrawals being delayed. Why is this happening? Okay. Then they've got like 16 fraud warnings, including the one from the Philippines SEC now. And then, did I even mention fake expert trading team? Their expert trading team that they were, prancing around on stage at events turned out to be guys who still have jobs like driving limos. I know you probably heard taxi cab drivers, but one of the main master traders for the expert team, or according to them, and they removed all the traders' information from their website. If you go to cashfx.com, you're not going to find any information about the trading team because their expert trading team turned out to be fake. Construction workers and limousine drivers, etc., who still are employed, and there was information backing up this all over the internet, so they had to remove their expert trading team from in the About Us section on the CashFX website. Then there's the issue of unsustainable ROI. Why is it unsustainable? Well, look here. This is some common sense. Type in Warren Buffett. This is an American investor and business tycoon. Warren Buffett, this is a guy who's made his name in business and primarily investing as a pro investor, billionaire, and he owns huge corporations. Tycoon investor. What does he make? What does he make? ROI. Not a deal that's unregistered. I mean, how much does he make as an investor? 20% annually. That's less than 2% monthly, right? And what are the MLM, network marketing, financial companies promising you guys? 5, to 8%, sometimes even 10% daily ROI. And I'm seeing a lot of people from CashFX claiming that they're getting paid between 4 to 6% weekly ROI. So how could that be if Warren Buffett, a real investor who's made his profession is investing, only gets 20% annually? He doesn't even get 4 to 6% weekly. But CashFX can give it to you guys. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Unsustainable ROI. Where does the ROI come from then? It comes from new investors, from network marketer recruitment, getting new investors in the deal to pay out the older ones. Now we're going to close off with this here. Freedom cannot just be handed to you. I see there's a whole bunch of people there online. I read a lot of comments every single day. A lot of people, it seems like they're broken. You don't want to be one of these people. A lot of people say, "Oh, we can't find success in affiliate marketing," and then I'm like, "Why?" "Oh, it's because they're scams." Then I'm like, "Well, what are you promoting?" "Oh, something that's offering 5% weekly," and I'm like, "Well, how the heck can show me some trading proof?" And then they can't. "Oh, I'm making lots of money." "Well, show me some proof of that," and then they never do. They just come back with data, information that they read somewhere. And I ask them for proof, and they can't show me proof. They argue about something else, and then they never show any proof. Come back with some other data. "Hey, you didn't do enough due diligence and research." And I'll be like, "Well, show me some proof of what you just said, that your opportunity is legit." And they can't. They just argue that it is. It just is. That doesn't make any sense. Freedom can't be handed to you. You must grow, you must learn, and you must free your mind. What does that mean, free your mind? That means if you are one of the people saying stuff like, "Oh, I can't find success and legitimate opportunities, and I'm angry, and I'll just come here because these companies promising me quick and easy freedom," but then when you really look into it, with CashFX, it's not really the case, is it? So if you didn't free your mind, it doesn't matter if you even were trying to play scratch cards at the gas station, or if you were playing the lottery. If you don't free your mind, then you're going to be always blocking yourself with self-limiting beliefs. If you don't remove these things, wherever you go, there you will be. Nothing will change for you on the outside. You got to change it on the inside. Most people think that it's a gimmick, or they don't want to do it because the beliefs that they have, whether it serves them or not, it makes up part of their identity. So most people don't want to remove if you don't want to remove a self-limiting belief, and most people believe that money is the root of. If you thought all evil, then you have another that's a self-limiting belief right there. See? You got to remove these things, and if you're not willing to remove these things, you're always going to block success from happening for you. And you'll just keep sabotaging. Okay, so if you want freedom, you must grow. You must be willing to grow. You must learn. You must learn skill sets of marketing. And you must free your mind using personal development. You must also implement. That means take action. That means if you join something legitimate, set up for the long term, that's actually going to help people who you're trying to make money from, which it must, and you have to feel good about it unconsciously. And if you don't feel good about it unconsciously, and you think it's scammed, and you're like, "Oh, these people are just lazy, to hell with them," but unconsciously you're like the type of person at the unconscious level, and you really do care, even though at the surface that your conscious mind would be saying, "Hey, I'm just an OG man. I don't care. I'm going to make money anyway." How's it working for you? So you must grow, you must learn, and you must free your mind, and you must implement. That means you got to go out there and take action. I see people every single day telling me stuff. "Hey, I don't want to do nothing. If I got to do anything, I ain't doing it." Don't want to be one of these people, because they're going to be 10 years down the road. You're still going to be in the same position. You got to take time out of your schedule, build your business, build your presence, learn marketing skills, and then you go out and implement. That means you take action with whatever you were trained with, and then you implement, and then you must persevere. And if you're not willing to do any of these things, there's no system that's just going to give you success, guys. So that sums up the CashFX problem that I'm seeing here. Most people are losing way more. You guys know who you are. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But most people who are getting into these passive crypto and Forex MLM systems without any products or services are losing way more than they ever gain, because they think they're going to get success handed to them, and the only thing you're ever going to get, if you're thinking like that, is your own ass handed back to you. And you don't have to believe a thing I say. All you got to do is go out there and learn by your own experience.